The
CONVIO FLEX cutter bars with a flexible knife bar are particularly well suited to harvesting low-growing, very low-fruiting crops, such as soybeans, peas, beans, grass seed, or clover seed. As they require the cutter bar to be maintained at a very low height, there is a risk of soil particles building up in front of the knife bar, especially in wet conditions or if the ground is uneven. In order to prevent this, all CONVIO FLEX cutter bars are equipped with the Active Float hydropneumatic suspension system. Active Float allows the ground pressure of the knife bar to be adjusted to the different field conditions from the cab while on the move. Optimal ground pressure is maintained constantly, thereby ensuring precise cutter bar guidance at all times, even on rough ground. The different threshing crops which are harvesting with CONVIO FLEX cutter bars have differing requirements with regard to the way in which the knife bar follows the ground contours. In order to ensure a maximum reduction in the operator's workload at all times, CONVIO FLEX can be used in 4 different modes. In grain mode, maximum pressure is applied to the knife bar so that it remains in place in a rigid configuration. This position is also the starting point for the laid grain mode. In this mode, the operator can switch to flexible mode at the touch of a button on the control lever or the C-motion multifunction control lever while on the move. This is especially useful for avoiding crop losses when dealing with isolated laid crop areas during grain harvesting. When harvesting threshing crops which require cutting at a particularly low level, soybeans for example, or peas or grass seed, flex mode is the preferred configuration. In this mode, the knife bar rests on the ground on its robust plastic skids while exerting no pressure and following the ground contour. In flex mode, the knife bar can deflect downward by 135 mm and upward by 90 mm. This means that a low-loss crop feed is ensured, even when contending with ruts, mounds, stones, or other obstacles. The greatest reduction in the operator's workload when harvesting low-growing threshing crops is offered by the Auto Contour Flex Assistance System, which automatically adjusts the height of the front attachment. CONVIO FLEX does this by continuously and automatically determining if the knife bar can be lowered. If this alone does not provide sufficient proximity to the ground, the system lowers the entire cutter bar. In this way, the lowest cutting height is always attained, completely automatically. With the Auto Contour Flex Operator Assistance System and the Active Float Adjustment function, which can be operated from the cab, CONVIO FLEX offers a maximum reduction in the operator's workload with optimal ground contour following.